Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Another night, another Masters of Swords live stream. That's right, ladies. We are streaming the First League yet again. And goodness me, we've streamed so many First Leagues, but this is where only the best of the best teams make it. Today, once again, two teams that are known to every esports player out there. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this tournament, like I say, every single stream takes away the top prize, that being not 1, not 10, but 16 million crystals. The infamous Impulse Paint and the Spectrum MB module with 20% protection from every single turret in the game, including mines amongst other fancy things. But more on that later. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mikaelson, otherwise known as Tony, and I am your sole commentator for tonight. Gosh, my words. That is good news for some, and for others, it's even better news because who doesn't love Tony and his commentary, am I right? Well, the battle is just getting started as we speak, and for those that don't know, once again, we are streaming the top league of Masters of the Swords tournament with a very well-known clan named Vavilon playing on the red side, and going against them today are the infamous Eternity Advanced, the former most recent champions of the clan championships, of course, playing on the blue side. And we are playing the light format, which, to put it into simple terms, is as follows. No more than 5 railgun users per team, no more than 2 hornets or wasps per team. Same goes for medium hulls. Smoky can only be played on a light hull, that being either a wasp or a hornet. Both turrets must have an alteration equipped throughout the entire duration of the tournament. Railgun users must use the shell stabilization alteration, whereas the smoky users in both teams must use the assault rounds. Pretty basic, and that's all pretty much. As for protection modules, 35% protection from smoky can be used on light holds, and 35 protection from railgun can be used only on 2 of the team players from each team. Other things such as micro updates and supplies are, of course, off. Drops are, as always, on. And one thing I would like to mention is the promo codes. The system for them has changed. Instead of them being displayed throughout the entire duration of the live stream, we'll have a quiz after each round. And the quiz will include a question that will be answered using a Google form link. More on that later once and when we do actually go on to display that question and give out promo codes. How is everybody doing in the live stream chat? How's everybody doing in general? How's your day? How's everything else going? Like I said, I'm Mikaelson and I have been doing amazing. Both teams have already self-destructed right on time. For the first time, actually, I finished my gobbledygoose right on time, which means teams have already started, and we can see the red team already making their way forward. And if you give me a moment, I'll read out their fancy nickname. On the red side, the Volvans player, we have Ray Modest, Yarmola, Gothic, GGWP, and Force. Playing for the Eternity Advanced team on the blue side, we have iLagers, Devar, Wetgers, Raf, Megapit, and Samgod. Of course, for those that do know, we streamed against Penguins and Eternity Advanced not so long ago. And Eternity Advanced put out a good show. They weren't able to do too good. Neither were Penguins able to do too good in the first few rounds, but Eternity Advanced were able to come back and take the victory home. Of course, today we have 2 other clans. Eternity Advance and Volvans, both very well known clans, like I mentioned at the start of this stream. Clans that every esports player not only knows but wishes to either relate to or be someday be a part of that clan team, whatever you'd like to call it. And their achievements speak for themselves, really. We can see acid paints, we can see veterans, amongst other paints in this game. Not just one acid, I see a couple of them actually. Same goes for veteran as well, and that is not some easy paints to get your hands on. So teams are well experienced, and These teams do not mess around. You guys, if you see them in your battles, make sure you're on their side. Like I always say, do not go against them because they do not mess around, they do not play around, and they will, should it come, completely annihilate you. But when two teams, two clans come together to play together, that is when we have our live stream, and that is when we get our popcorns out and or at least I do, and commentate on these battles. How do you think the teams are going to play out tonight? At the beginning of the stream, just before we began, I was reading comments, interacting with you guys on the live stream chat, and quite a few of you said that Volvin were going to beat Eternity Advanced quite well. Nobody said they would annihilate them, so that was quite surprising to see. We'll see how it plays out. So far, both teams doing not too much actions. We saw a lot of pushes coming from the Vavi side. More pushes than Eternity Advanced had been doing. Eternity Advanced still on their defense side, whereas Vavi, they've been controlling the drops quite well and pushing when and if needed. Together too, I can, from both sides, for example, on the other side, we can see GGWP and Gothic are onto the base, and then on this side, we saw Force and Yamola both making their way onto the flag. Although not successful, I do appreciate and I do admire the fact that those teams are going together, not alone, like we saw in the previous few streams. Wow, a lot of people in the live stream chat today. Hello, Evan. Hello, Gala. Hello, Lex, Majid, everybody. Adam 2004. ISO. Gosh, again, Eva. Crime. Geo Anonymous. Esports Live. Everybody, hello. Hope everybody's doing amazing, and put the background noise out, please, broadcaster. Well, I've just informed him if there is any bad background noise, it will be removed. I do apologize for that. Perhaps we forgot to turn it off. Yes, like Avon said, we did expect a little slower and more strategic with both of the teams, the well-known clans, but it appears Vavi is still doing more pushes than Eternity Advance have been doing, and Force gets flipped. GGWP with the help of Ray and Modest now moving on, unable to capture the flag. Semgod moving on, takes that flag. Megapay and Legs coming to retrieve that flag. Semgod very nicely retrieves that flag, goes onto the bridge, unable to carry it through, but still a very nice play by Eternity Advance, who were able to quickly come in and take that flag off right under Babi's noses. They were almost a capture, really. I'm quite surprised they didn't quite get it. But well played by Eternity Advanced. We can see AB with his double armor onto the bridge with Gothic and Ray, unable to make it too far though. The real Dino, Geo, Majid, glad you're here. Majid says he is here for promo codes. Promo codes are displayed, or at least question is displayed after each round. We've got roughly 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes before one of the first promo codes are displayed. So do stick around for those. And if you're not here for those, I'm sure you're here for the commentary, or most importantly, of course, to hear me. I mean, who isn't? Anyhow, again, Eternity Advanced, a lot more on the defensive side as of this moment. We can see Megapay and Dexwar slowly making their way on, but nothing too major. Ray making his way now onto the base, takes down Megapay, comes in the crossfire of Ray. Draw double damage, double armor, and Nitro both dropping right in front of him. Let's see if he's able to take it. Force and Modest once again making their way from one side. GGWP and Gothic were making their way from the other side. That's a very good tactic, if you must. Both pushing together from either of the sides, either confusing the defenders or making them pick either one of the sides, which is a nice which is a nice tactic. I mean, what else could you say about it? Again, Gothic and GGWP making their way onto the base, pushing together from that same side. GGW holding on now. AB does manage to get one shot on him, but isn't able to hold off for too long. GWP gets a shot on Lagos, just managed to die off. Gothic with his smoky, making his way forward, almost fell off. Semgod and AB both finish him off. Now both making their way onto the base. Semgod with double armor going almost untouched. Goes onto the flag, but Ray is there to spot him and misses that shot. Semgod very nicely just going in for that nitro, managed to take it, but Yamola, Gothic, and Ray completely block him off and throw him under the bridge. Goodness me, very nice play by Vavi, who were able to retrieve that flag, completely push him off into the rabbit hole, if you must, leaving him no choice but to self-destruct, leave the flag, and go without his respect intact with him. I have no idea what I'm saying, but I don't know. It's funny. Hello, Violet. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. Hello, Jesse as well. Tony, I wish you could invite me for another invite to Tanky server. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Majid, but again, I'm glad you're here. Balsa, Jesse, everybody, thank you for tuning in. What are your predictions on the two teams? How do you think the teams are going to play out tonight? And who do you think is going to win overall? It's quite tough. Both of the teams are doing remarkable in this tournament, not just this game, but the tournament itself. We haven't seen too much action rise of now from the Eternity Advanced side, but who knows? We still have a lot of rounds, a lot of minutes to be played. Yamola making his way, unable to deliver through. Ray supporting his teammate, getting supported by Modest, who will be able to take that and retrieve that flag. Ray, unable to retrieve it, goes upside down, failure or fails to retrieve that flag. Yamola just dies off. Modest will be able to retrieve that flag. AV is there to take that flag off his hands. Yamola unable to retrieve it. AV managed to retrieve that flag. And it looks like teams are back to square one. Well, looks like some Eternity Advanced fans. We have Crime, who says it will be a 3-1 or a 2-1 win for Vavi. Wow. Your predictions, where do you get these predictions from? I do want to know. Just solely based on who you support, or is there a logic behind it? Do let me know. Noah, hello. There is a giveaway in the form of promo codes right after this round ends, within 10 seconds actually, and it appears with 10 seconds left. Both teams are unable to capture any flags, but they did supply us with quite a battle, quite a round. First round, I would have to say that Vavi, although they weren't able to get too many kills, as you can see on the scoreboard as of now, they definitely played a lot better in the offense than Eternity Advanced did. They were quite close to capturing one or two of the flags as well, which is quite good. Eternity Advanced unable to make it close to their base at all, which kind of questions if the Eternity Advanced players here will be able to support their team throughout. Anyhow, ladies, on your screens right as of this moment is a question. When was the shaft turret introduced to the game? Please use the Google forum link that will be sent to you right now to answer that question. If you know the answer to that question, use the Google forum link to answer it and put your nickname in, and you will be automatically drawn into a lucky draw once we pick out the winners that answered correctly in the next round, at the end of this current round that we were about to get into. I am not actually quite sure if the Google forum link was out. Can our broadcasters or helpers in the chat please put that Google forum link out so that players are able to answer it onto the Google forum. Guys, do make sure that you're not answering in the live stream chat because it will not count. So there is no point. There's no point answering in the live stream chat. Use the Google forum link that will be sent by one of our helpers about now. 11 thinks it was released in 1990. I don't think it was. I don't think it wasn't released in 1990 or 1890, as Amir says. I'm guessing. I'm wondering why the link is not posted. If Lucifer can hear me, or if there is anybody else of our helpers out there, I do hope somebody posts. The link will be posted very soon. Okay, there you go. I just got confirmation from our lovely esports admin who says he will post it any minute. So hold on to that answer just for a moment, guys. And once that link is out, use that Google form link to answer um, and put your nickname in. And if you answered correctly, we'll pick up the winners in the next round. For now, we are going to switch back to the battle because the teams have already resetted and restarted the battle. Once again, we have the lovely Eternity Advanced playing on the red side this time, and going against them today are the infamous, one of the most well-known clans, Vavi, playing on the blue side. First round, a tie. Neither of the teams were able to gather any flags, but we did see Vavi team getting pretty close. I'm going to read out the names once again for any new players out there. And playing on the red side for Eternity Advance, we have Semgod, Dexar, AV, iLegus, Raf, and Megapit. And going against them today once again are Gothic, Ray, Modest, GGWP, Force, and Yamola from the one and only Vavi side. Teams drop controls, GGWP full splies moving swiftly onto the bridge, but does get spotted by both Dexar, Legos, and Semgod. GGWP, oh my goodness, completely gets pushed off by Semgod, who pushed him off completely off that bridge, leaving him no choice but to put his head down, if you will, and maybe cry in shame. Who knows? It is quite hilarious when a pro player like GGWP falls off the bridge upside down, full supplies, and unable to do anything. In 2 minutes, the Google forum link will be closed. So, guys, make sure you get your answers in, the correct answer with your nickname. And once we pick out the winners, I'll go over how the promo code winners will be contacted with their promo code. AV with double armor, double damage, moving now swiftly once again onto the base of Vavi, gets spotted by Gothic, GGWP, and Ray. Will AV be able to do something? Misses Gothic. GGWP almost taking his revenge onto the teammate, trying to push him, unable to flip him though. We can see Semgod and Raf now making a push together. GGWP also going forward takes, or at least gets a hit on Raf, unable to do too much damage as Raf was able to get supported by the repair kit that was just waiting for him. GGWP right behind Semgod now. Semgod trying to push him again, does succeed, although GGWP is only on the side of his track, gets taken down by Megapit with Nitro, who will now hopefully move on to support his teammate Raf. Force just hiding behind that pillar or tower, if you will, getting as many hit points as possible. Yamola with double armor making his way now forward with Nitro too, but there are far too many defenders. iLegus, Dexar, AV waiting for him to not be able to carry that flag through. iLegus moving on, blocking him, doesn't succeed. Semgod pushes Yamola onto the rabbit hole once again, self-destructing, going upside down. Modest once again making his way forward, unable to retrieve or hold onto the flag for too long. Again, I'm going to have to say that Vavi have proven themselves to be more of attackers, more of offense players than Eternity Advanced have, although Eternity Advanced aren't letting them hold on to the flags for too long. Vavi are getting pretty close, and it's going to be a matter of time before they take advantage of some small mistake that Eternity Advanced do and carry that flag through right through the middle under their noses and capture it for their teammates. I don't think it's right when they spawn right behind you. Ivan says, "Well, in esports, the more you can spawn, kill them if you want, the better for you. Anything that will get you to win. Of course, apart from, as our infamous Keenan Ahmed says, apart from hacks." That's one of the lines I love about him. The line he says just before when it's a few seconds left, he goes, unless they're going to use some speed hack, wall hacks, they're not going to be able to win. That's one of his iconic lines, which I might just steal. Who knows? I hope he isn't listening though. GGWP, Yamola and Modest just onto their base. GGWP get supported by that double armor, double damage, and Yamola with his double armor and Nitro waiting right in front of him. Raf does take that Nitro. Yeah, he does indeed. Now let's see if they can move forward. GGWP full supplies again, getting supported by Ray and Force moving forward. Hopefully might be able to get a shot or two. Does manage to hit Semgod, taking half of his HP. Ray does come right in front of him. Semgod very little HP. GGWP also with very little HP, but does have the advantage of double armor as the other defenders do not. Dexar gets taken down by Modest, supported by GWP, of course. Modest taking the flag, going almost under their noses. Half HP, won't be able to survive for too long. Dexar managed to hit him. Yamola taking that flag quickly. Ray supporting him right at the back. Dexar and Semgod now moving forward. Semgod very little HP, but doesn't survive for too long. AV moving forward to that flag, unable to retrieve it. Dex are almost managed to retrieve it, but Mod is coming swiftly and retrieves that flag. Yamola now taken over, full HP. Nitro moving forward to that flag. Ilegus trying anything in his power to retrieve that flag, unable to do so, and it appears the first flag capture for the Vavi side. Yamola has been captured. They are now in the lead by first flag. And it looks quite good for them. Eternity Advance do have to make a push, do have to play on the offense instead of just the defense, because now Vavi are going to try anything in their power to be as good of a defenders as they are. But I have a feeling they're going to go for more flags. Yamola making his way. Modest also now playing onto the bridge, trying to get as many hit points as possible on those defenders. Yamola unable to carry for too long though. Where is it showing the winners? Noha says. Noha, we've got roughly about 3 minutes left into this round, and after this round ends, we'll pick out the winners for the giveaway to all those that answered correctly. Out of those, roughly 5 are picked out as the winners, and they'll be contacted from their DMs or the private messages onto the English Tanky Online forum. MLG tells Jesse, or Hammergod as many of you might know him, to make him a sandwich. Jesse, if you do, you're going to have to make me one first, because we just have a great relationship. So if you do make a sandwich, make sure it's me first and not MLG. MLG can wait. Well, Gothic, Ray, both onto the bridge, getting supported by GGWP. I feel like GGWP is more of their attackers than any other players onto the Vavi team. I've said his name more times than any other. He's the one controlling the drops quite well, although sometimes he does manage to fall off the bridge. By sometimes, I do mean quite a few times. Majid says that happy Valentine's Day to you all, and to you too, Majid, to you too. Modest and Yamola. Yamola is such a good name. I quite like that. Not quite sure where it's from. Semgod blocking Yamola off. Megapit, Dexar, and Semgod now making their way onto the base, getting supported by Legas and AV onto the other side. This is what the push I was talking about from the Eternity Advance team that we need. And it appears that we did get it, although not as successful as they would have hoped. Mega Pit making his way now onto the base, hiding behind that house trying to take down Force and GWP. Once again, GWP almost full supplies gets taken down by AV. AV with double armor and Nitro making his way forward. And Mod is trying to block him off. Force now blocks him off and was able to take him down with the help of teammates. Retrieve that flag, and it appears Eternity Advance in the last few seconds are trying everything in their power to really get that flag captured to make it a tie. Mod is doing a remarkable job at defending their base, blocking off any potential threats. Raf coming forward, takes that flag, won't be able to survive for too long, and with less than 30 seconds left on the clock now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to say that this round does in fact go to Vavi. And ladies and gentlemen, for everybody out there that is waiting for promo codes winners, we will pick them out in just under 10 seconds. So do give our broadcasters and our lovely helpers in the chat a few moments to breathe while we can get that screen up and pick out the winners. And Amir says Yamola is a Ukrainian a footballer. Well, I didn't know that. Ukrainian. All right. Lucifer at the background just corrected me. Thank you, Lucifer. Everybody say hello to Lucifer and Turban. They are both in this call. They cannot speak to you because they're quite shy. They put me in the front line. I don't know why, but do say hello to them. Say hello to Jesse too in the live stream chat. Make them feel welcomed. And right now we're going to pick out the winners. To all the people that answered correctly, the winners will be picked out. I think about 5 winners are picked out or something along those lines. And I'm gonna go through how many? Sorry, Torben. 3 winners. Okay, 3 promo code winners are going to be picked out and they will be displayed on your screen. Once they are displayed on your screen, I'll walk over how. There we go. We have King Jummy, The Lonely Lies, The Loudly Lies. I'm not quite sure if I can read that properly. I have that quality set quite low, and Something Mad Bro. These 3 players will get their promo codes in the Tanky Online English forum, guys. So make sure you are logged into the Tanky Online English forum to receive your promo codes about 20 minutes after this live stream is finished. Within that time period, we'll have our lovely moderators, admins, whomever it may be, give your promo codes to you via that private message. So there we go. That's a lot more clear. The Lonely Lion, King Johnny 69, and you, Mad Bro. These 3 are our lovely promo code winners, the random winners that answered correctly and won a promo code. You 3 will need to log into the Thank You Online English forum to receive your promo codes. Make sure you do log in, because if you don't, Jesse, or Hamagod as some people know him as in the live stream chat, will eat your promo codes. Believe me, he loves nothing more than eating promo codes. And I know I pick on every other tanker or every other person than myself when I'm talking about eating promo codes, but that's true. Jesse is in the live stream chat. He's here to eat your promo codes if you do not redeem them. So make sure you log into the Tanky Online English forum and redeem your promo codes. And we're going to start the battle very soon. Whew, that is a lot of stuff I just said without taking too many breaths. Or not enough breaths. Esports Live, Ian says, what's in the promo code? If I'm not wrong, promo codes contain containers. They contain containers. And the containers, of course, contain a lot of stuff that includes, but is not limited to, up to 1 million crystals. There's a lot of crystals that you could win if you get the promo code and you, of course, open that container and are lucky enough to redeem the 1 million crystal. And it appears teams have already started. Yamola making his way on now, almost full supplies. No double armor though. Gothic. Oh, maybe not. Am I mistaken? I am mistaken indeed. I apologize. I was commentating on them just practicing. Well, this is how you know There's far too much going on my screen, so I commentate on what I see. Yes, they're probably going to reset or something along those lines. Well, let's see what the lovely live stream chat has been telling us. My goal today is 3 times win. Now that's an ambitious goal. Um, Noha's you, my bro. I'm glad you won, Noha. Who else is there? He says he loves Lucifer. You have a fan in the live stream chat. Who else is there? Me, of course. Lucifer thinks he actually has fans in the live stream chat. It's just me. It's just me fanboying over Lucifer. That's just to make him feel better. Nothing much. Oh, I just got information that promo codes don't only contain containers, they can contain supply boxes, crystals, premium accounts, anything in between. So it really is up to who gets those promo codes. I'm guessing premium accounts will work pretty nicely, especially due to the fact that we have challenges running as of this moment. So that would be quite good. Containers, of course, can give you up to 1 million crystals, but it can also give you a country paint, which, as far as I know, not many people are a fan of. Will there be a question after round three? Says Mr. Craig. Yes, there will be a new promo code after the current round. Or if the teams have taken quite a bit of time, we could display one now. It's just a matter of time and how our people think if they'll be able to give that promo code just in time. Majid said, when will there be another question posted for the promo codes? The questions will be posted they're posted after each round, so they're not posted in the middle or anywhere. They're posted after each round. What else? That's very nice, So he says how I'm doing. I'm doing very nice. Thank you so much for asking. I've had quite a busy day. Let's not get into that. Too complicated. How about yourself? How are you doing? And how was your day? How's your weekend? Are you looking forward to the holidays? Got anything planned? Anything for Valentine's Day, maybe? Jesse being. What? Sorry. Well, battle's just about to start. We're just running on time right now. Teams are going to self-destruct any moment, and we'll get started. Majid 9 says, too long. My internet is being ate by the live stream. Well, let's hope. I mean, I don't think that's a good thing. You could watch the live stream at another time, but yes, you will miss the promo codes. And I'm sure you don't want to do that. Um, ISO is not in university and not in lesson. Not no. Okay, Noah has nothing planned for Valentine's Day because he's single for 16 damn years. You know what, Noah? Don't worry about it. Our lovely esports admin or co-admin Lucifer can relate to that. He has a very familiar experience with being single. He might be able to help you out with that. Um, Noah says, "Is there any girls that want to date him?" Wow, Noah, I really do. I really do wish you find somebody. Anyhow, back to the battle. We have started, and both teams are ready now to fight. Yamola once again, full supplies, moving on swiftly into the bridge, but with very little support, he won't be able to survive for too long. Daz died just before he was able to get close to the flag. Modest going through enemy tanks and was almost able to take that flag, but does get killed by Gothic. Semgod, Megapit, and Legis now making their way onto the base. GGWP getting supported by double armor. Well, he's now moving on with a Ray. with the help of Modest, Yamola, and Force on the other side. This is what we saw before on the first round with Vavi, and that is exactly what probably terrified Eternity Advance, because their pushes are quite strong. One comes from left side, one comes from right side, and sometimes we see one in the middle. That's quite scary and could throw off even the best defenders in the team. AV now moving on to Ray, unable to hit him. Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, he does hit him, but isn't able to do too much damage though. Raph completely misses Ray. Probably doesn't spot him. AV doing remarkable damage on Ray. Ray taking that flag, won't be able to survive for too long though. On the bridge, we now see Dexar, Legus, and a Mega Pit making their way onto the base and see if they're able to do anything. John Mark, hello, welcome to the live stream. And he says he played Yamola in Kunga once and never wanted to play again. Wow, that is wow. That's all I've got to say. And that's what I mean. If there's players on the players like this onto the opposite side, you best run the other side, because these guys are very skilled, very trained, and could scare off anybody. I, for one, being the very awful player that I am, would not want to face any one of them, even in battle. So, these teams, and I said it before too, when put together, these teams are the ones that put on a show for us and create the excitement, the buzz, the hype, and for others, create promo codes and give us live streams. So, what else could you want? And I know for some, the only thing you want here is to listen to my voice, which is very nice. I know Jesse's definitely here for that, and so are some other people. Can you? I don't want to say that, Yesy. Yesy. I don't know how to pronounce that. No, do I want to say it? I have no idea what it means. Um, Previous names of Yamola, not sure either. Force Ray making their way onto the bridge again. Yamola, also their Modest, supporting his teammates AV, Semgod, and Megapit now making their way on. Semgod managed to take that flag, isn't able to hold on to it for too long. Megapit and Lagos trying to kill off any defenders. Um, excuse me. Dexar making his way, isn't able to survive for too long though. Ray under the bridge gets hit by Legus, completely knocks his aim out. Gothic, Semgod going head to head now. Gothic, goodness me. Gothic with his smoky managed to take Legus out. He's going upside down now. Poor Wasp. Upside down, unable to do too much. Force and Ray making their way onto the blue base. Won't be able to survive for too long though. Megapit, Ray, and AV able to probably take him down. AV with his double armor, going through the mid, very exposed. Also, Semgod 2 exposed to Modest, Gothic, and GGWP. Legus once again going on his tracks, was able to flip himself back though. AV takes down the defenders, isn't able to survive for too long though. Tony is a bit narcissistic today. Wow. It's not just today, it's every day. I do it every single day. He says, "My bad, sorry." I know you can't hear our admin at the back. He says, "My bad, sorry," because I'm narcissistic every single day. And Seal, Tony is the commentator. I wonder who that is. It's me, of course. I can also see Distod or Destroyed or D-Todd in the live stream chat now. Hello. How are you doing? How's everything going? How come you do not know about Tenny? It's Tony, by the way. And Jesse has to go. So, Jesse, goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for helping us out in the live stream chat. As for the battle, Megapit and Dex are making their way forward onto the bridge. Force just under it. Gothic gets taken down by Dex. Ray holding onto that flag for as long as possible. And Dexar going back now takes or almost hits Yamola, who managed to take a hit on him first. Raph with his double damage, unable to do any damage on Yamola or Gothic. Megapit now making his way forward. Yamola with the help of double damage might be able to take down Megapit, but so far no luck. Does indeed gets taken down by force though. Yamola with the help of double damage, double armor, and Nitro now will be able to take down Dexa, but won't be able to survive for too long. Moving on as Megapit can, of course, see him and will be able to take him down with about 2 hits. He does indeed. For now, no captures, no nothing. We've got a little over 3 minutes left, and Eternity Advance definitely have to make a push for themselves and go for that flag a little more. A lot more pushes perhaps might be able to assist them more. Well, Vavi are doing quite a good job, and all they really have to do is defend. And if they're able to do that quite well, they're going to be able to take down that victory and walk away home with extra points. Talking about points, that does remind me, I didn't talk about the total points, the total ratios, and the current scores of the teams that are playing tonight. And if you give me 2 seconds, I'll walk over that right now. Oh, right here, there we have it. Vavi, the team that is now in the lead, they've won 4 games in this tournament, tied 3 of them, and lost 1, and that brings their total points to 15. They are one of the leading clans, if not the leading clans, in this tournament, and they, as a matter of fact, lost to Eternity Advanced once, which is quite surprising as they have put on a remarkable show for us tonight. And have proven that they are or could do better than they had previously when they lost to Eternity Advance. Talking about Eternity Advance, they won 3 games in this tournament, tied 3, lost 2, and that in total brings their points up to 12 points. They are behind 3 points for those that couldn't count, like Lucifer. They're behind 3 points from Vavi, and they're going to have to do everything in their power to win tonight to be able to catch up to them and come and take away that top prize. And I love how I'm just leading from one point to another. Talking about points, talking about rewards, I'm gonna go over the amazing rewards that this tournament offers. And that is right here. First place, 16 million crystals. Let that comprehend. Not 1, not 10, but 16 million crystals for the top prize. A place, 50 gold boxes, and for each player, 3 months of premium account, 75 containers, 1 shot effect for railgun of their own choice, impulse paint, the paint and the Spectrum MB module with 20% protection that everybody in this tournament is fighting for. Second place, not too far off, 12 million crystals, 30 gold boxes, and 50 containers for each player. Third place, 8 million crystals, 20 gold boxes, 25 containers. Fourth place, not too far off, 6 million crystals and 10 gold boxes. And then it goes on like that. Even onto the 7th to 8th place, they're getting 3.5 million crystals. That is a lot of crystals for a place so low down. So, because these teams were able to outprove themselves in other tournaments, that is the only reason they're able to play in the top league today and pretty much secured themselves a 3.5 million payout after this tournament ends, which is a huge payout, even if they don't win anything really. And both teams were unable to retrieve each other's flag to be able to capture for themselves. And as the timer goes down, both teams tied. Vavi are still, as a matter of fact, in the lead by 1 flag, and Eternity Advance unable to come back from that just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have a promo code giveaway, what you guys have been waiting for quite a while. Or 10 minutes, should I say. That promo code and the question will be displayed on your screen, followed slowly by a Google form link that you will use to answer the question. The question is, which map does not have the capture the flag and control point mode? So if you know the answer to that question, use that Google forum link and answer it. Use your nickname. Also put that in the Google forum link. And this has Siren 10 containers. Majid, please don't give out false promo codes. Link is now out. Google form link, ladies and gentlemen, is now out. Use that Google form link to answer the question. If you know the answer to that question, answer it. Use your Thank You Online nickname. Also write that in the Google forum. And after this round, we will pick out the winners for this giveaway. Once again, for anybody that is unable to read, like Lucifer, I'll read out the question for you. Which map does not have capture the flag and control point mode? If you know the answer to that question, use the Google forum link sent by Tanky Online Esports in yellow to answer that. And just a few more seconds left before we switch over to the battle itself. And just to clarify, all answers in this chat will be ignored, and we'll pick out some winners from the correct submissions. And the winner will be contacted and rewarded with a random promo code. Winners will be picked out after the round. After the round that is going to be played now. We're going to switch over to the battle screen, seeing as both teams are now going to self-destruct and get on with the battle. Well. Right there, teams have already self-destructed. We have Vavi playing on the blue side, and going against them are Eternity Advanced playing on the red side. Again, I'm going to go over nicknames like I always do. Semgod, Draft, AV, Megapay, and Dexar, plus iLeague is playing for the Eternity Advanced team, and going against them are the Vavi team with Modest, Yamola, Gothic, GGWP, Ray, and Force. AV or Semgod both making their way now forward. Modest doing he does quite good job at blocking the teammates off. Megapay, AV, and Semgod all onto the base now, supported by Legas as well, making their way forward. Making their way onto the bridge once again to move onto their own base. I do have to say that that is a very good start by Eternity Advanced, and I guess it has to do with the red side. The red side pushing is a lot more easier than it is on the blue side. Omar Khan says, where do you submit the answers? Use the Google form link sent by Tanky Online Esports. That is where you submit your answers. Majid, you cannot, as a matter of fact, play in the next round. This is only for the top clans, top leagues only, and it's an well, you're not in the team, so you cannot play. So I'm afraid no. Megapid, Dexar once again, Semgod, Legas, and AV making a great push. Dexar takes that flag, going swiftly now, gets hit. Gothic will probably be able to take him down and get supported by Ray, who is able to take him down. Again, I'm going to have to point out that Eternity Advance have had a wonderful start to this round, doing a lot more pushes together, which is probably going to lead them with a flag or two. Let's see how it plays out. Everybody in the live stream chat, how do you think this round is going to go? Do you think Eternity Advance might be able to capture a flag or two and tie this match, or are Vavi going to keep their throne at the top and not let Eternity Advance capture flags, or at least win this round? For me, I do think that Eternity Advanced are doing quite well there. The tactics have improved. They're pushing together, working together a lot more, pushing onto that base, playing on the offense side. And if they can continue doing that, I do think they might be able to get a flag captured in this round. But we'll have to see, because Vavi aren't going to let that happen. They have quite good defenders, Yamola, Ray, and GGWP staying in that base, considering the fact that Eternity Advance, this is their probably fourth push now together as a team. Dexar, Legas, Megapit, Raf, all making their way forward. Semgod now coming through the middle bridge, also making his way forward to the flag. Gothic, Ray, onto the attackers that are coming forward. Not too successful, but they were able to take down all of their defenders. With Gothic and of course Modest remaining. Yamola takes that flag, double armor, and Nitro getting supported by Force. Gets destroyed, but Force quickly retrieves that flag. Moving on now, Gothic supporting him. AV coming from the other side, and it's looking quite promising. Yamola also supporting his base teammate, rather, and it appears to be a capture. Force very well done there, retrieving the flag. Very well done from Yamola, blocking off the enemy team, and supporting his team when and if needed. Very well done from the Vavi side. They got another capture in within a little under 5 minutes of the round starting. And once again, they're on the lead. They've already won one round, and now they're in the lead with the second one, too. This is, for those that don't know, the last round, by the way. If Eternity Advance are not able to win this, they won't be able to get a tie in, which means they won't be able to get enough points, because points is what you need to win this tournament. And it's looking very promising for Vavi. GGWP making his way now with Nitro onto the enemy base. AV and Raf do spot him. Raf misses, so does AV. Yamola supporting his teammate. Raf does manage to get a hit on both Yamola and GGWP. GGWP going from just the side there, Force unable to retrieve it, almost fell down if he survived any longer. Megapit now will make his way forward, retrieves that flag, doesn't make it, and just falls down the rabbit hole. Force once again going forward, does manage to retrieve that flag. Yamola just behind him. iLeg is making his forward, unable to retrieve the flag for himself. Semgod and Dexon now on there trying to retrieve the flag as best as they could. Yamola very nicely retrieves that flag, moving forward with Nitro and double armor. Megapit does take down that repair kit. GGWP double armor Nitro making his way forward, getting supported by three of his teammates now. Yamola also helping him forward, and it appears it is a second flag capture for the Vavi team. Very well done over at that side when they retrieve the flag, trying to kill off any players trying to retrieve it for their own base. Um, Goodness me, points only required for group stage. After that, points will have nothing to do. That's true, Seal. It is true, in fact. Vavi, wow, I spoke so much. I might need a drink of water or something along the way. But no, Vavi did a remarkable job there, taking that flag, passing it on to the base. And then Yamola taking the flag, retrieving it. Although he was unable to get that repair kit, he was still able to come to the bridge, pass it on to his teammate, who was able to carry that flag through and capture it for themselves. GGWP again with another flag. Isn't able to hold on to for too long though. AV and Legus were able to retrieve it. A little over 3 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen, and it is not looking too promising for the Eternity Advance team. They did do quite well for themselves against Penguin, but it appears Vavi are finally taking their revenge for the game that they lost against them in the group stage earlier on in this tournament. That was me taking the well-deserved water break. Yamola now moving on with his teammate helping him. Gothic and Modest moving their way on. Gets blocked out by teammates. Modest does manage to take that flag now. Moving again with Nitro going the same spot, unable to hold on for too long. The Gothic does take that flag. Raph misses him, but Gothic probably won't be able to hold on to it for too long. GGWP assisting his teammate. AV blocks him off, almost pushes him off the bridge, and retrieves that flag. A little over 2 minutes left now. Semgod takes that flag, but Modest and GGWP are there to greet him and make sure he's not able to leave that base with the flag carried on his shoulders. Well, that was a pretty good metaphor, wouldn't you agree? Um, Well, yes, the blue side does have a good amount of advantage on this matchmaking map, Tribute, and it appears that the Vavi team are taking full advantage of it, and as they should. They're taking full advantage of that, of the fact that this base blue side does have an advantage over the red one. But I do have to say that the Eternity Advanced team might have to. Um, Pull up their pants or their socks a little, and show us something a little more than just pushing and dying. Or maybe it's because of the fact that Vavi are doing such an incredible job at defending and attacking that Eternity Advance has no chance. Although I would have liked to mention the fact that they did lose against Eternity Advance to once previously in this group stage. Perhaps it was the map. Maybe they're more experienced in the map, or maybe it's just that Vavi are able to take advantage of that advantage onto the blue side. Yamola again trying to take that flag, unable to make it through, though Semgod completely blocking him off. Excuse me. Less than 30 seconds left now. The battle timer has started to flicker. Ray has started to take that flag. Nitro making his way forward. Force almost blocking him. Gothic taking that flag. 16 seconds left. Megapit making his way from the other side. Semgod retrieving that flag. And it appears that it is, as a matter of fact, a huge win for Vavi. They won 2 rounds. Previous one, they had 1 flag in the lead. This one, 2 flags in the lead. Eternity Advance unable to capture any flags at all during the 4 rounds they played. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all. This is it. Vavi have won this game, and they are going to take 3 points for themselves home. And as of right now, we are probably going to have yet another promo code just to finish everything off nicely. And then I'll say my long intro, and I know everybody loves them, especially Lucifer. He always tells me off for doing very long in outros. Um, but you know what? I love doing long outros, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But before that, on your screen should be a promo code question that you guys have to answer, and the Google form link for that will be also displayed. Um, Oh, pardon me. It appears that we're picking out the winners first. And let me count here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 people have corrected with the correct answer, and 3 of them will get the promo code. And the people that answered correctly are 2 people, Majid 9 and Prime or something. These 2 players are going to be contacted along with the previous winners of the giveaway. Will be contacted in the English Tanky Online forum with their promo code. So, guys, if you want the promo code, make sure you go and log into the Tanky Online English forum to receive your promo code a little after this stream is ended. Congratulations, Majid, by the way. I know that he wanted a promo code for a very long time, and I'm glad he won it. Whatever it may be, Majid, good luck. And I'm just going to quickly ask our esports co-admin if there is another promo code giveaway happening. And if not, then I'll be able to give away. Oh, appears there isn't. So, there is or there isn't? All right. Okay. It's done. Winners are announced. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is it. A huge, huge win for the team who will now get to progress further into the tournament. All in the hopes of winning the 16 million reward crystals and the modules, the paint, amongst other fancy things. Ladies and gentlemen, tankmen and tankwomen, Pepe and potatoes, and everybody else in between, thank you so much for joining me, joining us, and sticking with us throughout the entire live stream. I am Mikaelson, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you for everybody who tuned in tonight and took part in the conversations throughout the stream via the live stream chat. I have had an absolute pleasure and ball commentating tonight and every single night, and we do have a new stream which will be scheduled very soon. I'm not going to give out the date because I'm not quite sure of myself. But thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely night. Stay warm, and I shall see you very soon. And I just go, maybe it's not official, but we might have a stream on the 15th. Put it down on your calendar, but we'll definitely schedule it on the on this live stream. Sorry, on this YouTube channel. So if you are subscribed, click that bell thing, and you'll be notified if and when we go live or schedule a live stream. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. Have a safe night. Enjoy your night, and happy Valentine's to whomever might be celebrating. Bye bye, everyone.